I first met this first client, and then he was happy, and then he referred to me to this old client, to an extent that I got an opportunity to work with one of a digital agency. It's called Digital Lion, as their lead web developer. Okay. And so they're giving me job and they're paying me. Okay. Yes, so these are this example. This is Don Bosco Kakuma. This is in Kenya. It's a website for them I did. This is Digital Lion. I did actually their website. This is a platform whereby they outsource jobs and give youth. So I got an opportunity to work with them, and so I get job out of them.
Isaiah?
Yes, Isaiah.
Isaiah, are you able to, if you have more work that you can handle as Isaiah,
yes,
are you able to get support from other people, maybe call in 1, 2, 3 other people to support you as you?
Yes, when I get a lot of jobs, I believe I work a lot of hours, and so I take the shortest time to complete a website. But if I have 2 websites at the same time, I have my colleague here usually pass the work to him. Yes.
The new phase of work.
Yes. Yes.
You must not necessarily have a tie. You know, I have a problem with many people who tell me, you are doing the wrong thing. We want young people to go to an office, put on a good suit. That is when they are seen to be working. But you know, the nature of work has changed.
Yes.
True. Nowadays, work is on a computer, work is in the site, work in different places, you know?
Yes.
And you don't necessarily, I have told Shungwa and Magufuli here, they need to change the laws of Kenya. Employment has changed. You know, there are people who are still insisting that you can't work for that company in Germany unless they give you a letter of appointment.
Yes.
Are you looking for a letter of appointment, or you are looking for work?
I'm looking for work. In fact, I don't even know.
I don't even know. You don't even know?
I haven't tried the internet.
But you have worked for them, they have paid you, and you are moving on.
Yes. Mr. President, I had a question. We're having a challenge, actually, as freelancers, getting the local jobs. Because if I pitch maybe to His Excellency, I want to do a website for you, they'll ask me, where have you studied? I have a challenge with that. But if I'm writing an email or just a proposal to anyone outside, they'll ask me, what have you done? And then I just show them my portfolio, and they tell me, you can work for me. So that is a challenge that I'm encountering when working for the local clients. It's a challenge. Yeah, they need paper, they need, where did you study? That's a challenge. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I think people are listening.
Yes,
and that's why I'm telling Shumwa and these of ours, they need to rethink the whole law, legislation, Alot, the whole legislation, so that we can enable people like Isaiah, who may not necessarily have a university degree, but you can see their work. You know, what they can do, the skill they have acquired is what sells. You know, the delivery of the job is what matters, not the amount of papers they have in terms of certificates.
Yes.
Last year when they opened this center, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Because I was able to access the computer and also the internet. Now I started to put my skills into action. So I learned about online freelancing, and I came across this platform. It's called Upwork. So Upwork is an online platform. It's like an online marketplace where clients post their jobs. Then we as freelancers now, we go there and apply for this job. We write a proposal. Once the client approves your proposal, then he gives you the job.
Okay.
So since last year, November, up to today, I've managed to get 7 jobs.
7 jobs?
Yes, that is direct customers. Then I've managed to work on 21 hours. So we have 2 types of jobs. We have the direct one, which you work with the client on, like you agree with the client, this logo, it will take me $50 to create for you.
Okay.
Then we have an hourly rate where you decide with the client, he'll pay me $5 for 1 hour.
For 1 hour.
So now I'll sit down, work on the project. Then at the end, I'll bill the client all the hours that I've worked.
Okay.
So far, I've managed to work on 21 hours.
Okay.
Then with a total of 7 jobs. To combine all, I've managed to earn 900 USD. That is equivalent to 146 Kenyan shillings.
1,000?
Yes, 1,000 Kenyan shillings.
Over a period of how long?
2.5 months.
2.5 months?
Yes.
How would you want me to support what you're doing?
I think the biggest challenge is resources, because if we don't have resources, that means we'll not learn anything.
Resources is
Computer, internet, workspace. If we have like ICT hub like this one, let's say in each county, or maybe in each constituency, many youth will benefit from this, because it's really working, and I can testify it's working.
You want internet?
Internet, computers, and a furnished room like this.
At that place?
Yes.
So, and you're suggesting that maybe in as many places as is practically possible,
Yes.
we deploy this?
Yes, because if it works for us here in Kitale, that means it will work anywhere else in this country.
Okay.
Yes.
Trans Nzoia katika mpango yetu ya housing, kwa ile nyumba 200,000, 10,000 tunajenga hapa Trans Nzoia. Na nimelete hii matrakta ya NYS kwanza kufieka hapa kwa sababu tunataka kuanza kujenga hizo manyumba hapa. Nyinyi mko tayari? Hii nyumba 10,000 inataka vijana 20,000 wa kufanya kazi. Vijana wa Trans Nzoia mko tayari? Mko tayari? Ama nyinyi ni wale wa kuchagua jembe? Mko tayari? Si tulikubaliana kazi ni kazi? Ama mnatakaje? Hapa iko kazi ya architect, iko kazi ya engineer, iko kazi ya mason, iko kazi ya plumber, iko kazi ya carpenter, iko kazi ya ule mwingine, hata mtu ya mkono. Kwa hiyo kazi yote nimesema wewe utashindwa kujipanga na moja. Ala, ama namna gani jamani? Tuko pamoja? Si mtajipanga? Na mbali na hii maneno ambayo tunataka kujenga hapa, pia hapa Trans Nzoia tutakuwa na kazi nyingi. Wale wako Kware huko watatuletea mawe na kokoto. Wale wanafanya kampuni ya simiti huko watatuletea simiti. Wale wanafanya katika kampuni ya chuma huko watuletee chuma. Wale wa mbao walete mbao. Na nyinyi mkue hapo. Ndio tusukume hii Trans Nzoia mbele, ama mnasemaje? Namna hiyo. Hapa kwa ICT, mnaona hawa vijana hawa? Hapa kwa ICT mtu anapata shilingi 50,000, 40,000 kila mwezi. Mnaona? Mnanielewa? Na ndio mlisikia katika manifesto yetu, mimi nilisema tutakuwa na infrastructure inaitwa digital super highway. Tusambaze internet, tuweke fiber optic, tuweke makompyuta, ndio vijana hawa wapate ajira. Na mimi nimetembea, nimeenda Germany, nimeenda Marekani, nimeenda Canada, nimeenda UAE, nimeenda Ujerumani kupanga vile hawa vijana kupitia kwa mtandao watafanya kazi, watalipwa na dola wakiwa hapa nyumbani. Tumeenda bunge, tumebadilisha sheria ya CDF. Na sasa CDF tutatumia mbali na kujenga shule, pia tutajenga ICT hub kila ward katika taifa la Kenya. Ndio tupange vijana kama hawa wapate ajira ya digital jobs, wajisimamie, watuletee madola, wajenge uchumi yetu na tuondoe unemployment ya vijana wa Kenya. The other opportunity that will be available to other young people like you is in the export of labor. We've worked on bilateral labor agreements across the different parts of the world. I was explaining that last week, for those of you who follow the news, we put on the newspaper opportunities for the first 2,500 nurses going to Saudi Arabia. And apart from that 2,500 nurses, we have opportunities like those for 500,000 Kenyans to work in different parts of the world. Why? Because we have good talent. Our human capital is premium. And we need to use our human capital to drive our development and our economy. And because we have good talent, that's why we're also investing heavily in education. We have committed this year the largest budget in education. 650 billion this year is going to education. We have put money in TVETs, additional money. We have put additional money in the universities. We have hired another 56,000 teachers for our primary and secondary schools. Just last week, we released 120 million shillings for the School of TVET to train more trainers who will come and train people like Adan and the rest of you in ICT hubs. Again, it is not by guesswork. It has to be deliberate. It has to be intentional.